Now, when loading into Debuggen for your first time, you have a lot of different stuff to actually choose from. Now, this ranges from your name, to your attunement, to your starting weapon, to your origin, and to your core attributes. Now, all of these things actually have their own purpose, and they're basically made to like make your build unique and actually define it. For example, if I do put more into fortitude, I'm going to be more tanky, and this goes for the other core attributes as well. Now, specifically in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys like what attunement you should actually pick, like based on what you actually like to play, and even what's the best attunement. Before starting, this is just my opinion, and if you guys think anything else, please leave it down in the comment. Again, this is just my opinion, man, and if you prefer anything else, just don't get mad at me, man. Attunements. Yeah, they are pretty cracked. So yeah, I'll basically be going over all the attunements and putting them on a scale from S to D. I will also be including the paths in the game, such as crystallization, spectre path, and etc. Now, going into the first attunement on the list, we actually got Flamecharm. Now, most of you guys have probably already used Flamecharm before, as it is the most commonly used attunement. But there is a good reason for that. Not only does Flamecharm offer a lot of good and high damaging moves, but it also offers a lot of mobility and support. It even has a very good combo where you guard break them with Fireblade and throw a Fireforge at them, which does about a bar, which is actually pretty crazy. S tier. Now for Flame's counterpart, the Eruption Path. Now, the Eruption Path isn't really all that great, though it does have some very good talents such as Molten Defense and the Floor is Lava. Now, these things do carry it somewhat, though I don't think it's anywhere near Flame. B tier. Now, for the next attunement on the list, we actually got Frostdraw. Now, Frostdraw is another one of those attunements that are extremely versatile and can be pretty much used from anything from a mage build to a complete combo build. Now, although I do think that Frostdraw is pretty powerful, I don't really think it's anywhere near Flame in this current meta. Therefore, I'll have to put it in the A tier. Now, Crystal Path is kind of a different story. Although Crystal Path did get a recent buff slash nerf, depending on how you look at it, it's still pretty powerful, and I'd recommend using it instead of normal Frost, as you can do some pretty sweet combos with it and unlock some better mantras. I'm gonna have to put this above Frostdraw in the A tier. Now, coming up on the list, we got Thundercall. Now, Thundercall is a very skilled attunement, meaning you do gotta be pretty skilled to use it. If you're not very skilled, it's probably not gonna be that good for you, but you can still try it if you want. Now, the reason for this is Thundercall does have some very good moves that are kinda hard to use, but do in return give very good damage. Therefore, I gotta put it in the A tier. Now, for Thundercall's counterpart, the Surge Path. Now, the Surge Path is just a direct upgrade in my opinion. It's not really like Ice where you actually get something different. It's just kinda you do more damage and get less stun, I guess. And the less stun isn't even that noticeable, so I don't know why you wouldn't pick like Surge Path instead of normal Thunder. But yeah, this will definitely have to go above Thundercall in the A tier. And now for my personal favorite attunement, Galebreath. Now, the reason I actually like this attunement so much is it actually offers like pretty much everything. It offers great mobility, great damage, and great combos. Now, it also has a status called Suffocation. Now, basically when you're suffocated, you cannot cast a single mantra, and you take like damage over time and get stunned. This is another reason to why Gale is really good, so I'm gonna have to put this above everything in the A tier. Now, for Gale's other path, the Spectre Path. Now, in my opinion, the Spectre Path is even more broken than actual Galebreath, since the Spectre Path basically has a mode where you can literally TP to people when you like aerial attack them. Now, this has pretty much no delay, so it's pretty much like a free damage every time. And if you do end up hitting it, you can even like do some combos after, like I guess you could do like Rising Wind or something like that. But yeah, this will have to go into S tier, just below Flamecharm. Now, for the unlockable attunements, we're gonna start off with Shadowcast. Now, Shadowcast gimmick is basically to steal ether and have high AoE damage moves. Now, this can be seen with stuff like Shadow Gun, Rising Shadow, Shadow Eruption, and etc. I feel as though Shadowcast is a very good attunement, and the only thing I don't like about it is it's pretty much mainly mage builds and stuff like that, which can be pretty easily countered and stuff. And there's just far better options, so I think I'll place this in the low A tier. Now, since Shadow doesn't have its own path yet, I'll just count the Twisted Puppet's path, since it is a Shadow and Flame hybrid. Now, the Twisted Puppet paths does sound pretty good on paper, but the thing is, you actually gotta invest 40 into Flame and 40 into Shadow. Therefore, it's a whole 80 investment points just to get like, I don't know, just a little bit better Flamecharm. Now, in my opinion, this isn't as good. You can still make it viable, but I feel like you should just rather only go Flamecharm or only go Shadowcast. Therefore, I'll put it into the B tier. Now moving on to the last and newest attunement to debooking, we basically got Ironsing. Now Ironsing did get a lot of recent buffs since it was lacking in strength compared to the other attunements. But still, I don't see any reason to why you would go normal Ironsing instead of the drip and compared to like Scrapsinger, since Scrapsinger is basically just Ironsing but it just shreds armor and has a lot of really good taunts. So yeah, this will definitely have to go into the B tier. Now for Scrapsinger, as I already mentioned, Scrapsinger is just a better Ironsing. There's legit no reason to not go it. I mean, I think the rods like convert like or disappear faster, but that doesn't really matter since you can still use them, just gotta use them a bit quicker. So yeah, I'll put this into the A tier. And yeah, that's pretty much the video. And I thank you guys actually so much for watching to the end, since this video actually took me so very long to actually make. So yeah, thank you again. And here is the finished list if you guys do want to actually see what is the best attunement. Now again, this is just my opinion, and if you guys think anything else, leave it down in the comments. And yeah, peace.